We're here again for a bar class. It's our first installment of our Bar Express class. Now we're going to try to get to everything, lower body, core, upper body, and we'll see how we do. All right, but this is exciting time. We're going to get our workout in 30 minutes, and let me know on your Facebook and on the comments if you like it, if you want a little bit more of something, if you want a little bit less of anything. I'm all ears, okay? So let's start with a wide second position. Your right hand will be on your hip. Your left hand's going to be making that right angle, and then I want you to find that plie. Working the core, working the inner thighs at the same time. So we've got to do a little double work because we're going faster. This class is a little bit shorter. So I want you to carve this left hand into the right glute and then take it around. So you carve in, pull back on that right oblique and up. So you're making like a figure eight with your left hand. Carve around and up and carve and circle. Good, keep pulling back in that right oblique. Hold that second position. And you've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we do the same thing, but we're going to reach out to the side. Carve, out, reach, carve, circle, reach, carve, circle, reach that arm, carve, circle, reach. 4 more. Finding that oblique and 3 and 2, reach and 1. Hold it there. Now try to work our rib isolations. So just the ribs are moving. See how my lower half of my body is staying still. You reach for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to high V. Up, 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 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it together. To the side, V. To the side, V. Working those obliques in our core. Working the arm. Working those lower body, inner thighs. And last 3, and 2, and 1. Hold that arm to the side. Reach that right arm to the side. Lift those heels. Your bar should be close if you need it. And we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Heels high. 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Lower the heels. Opposite hand on your hip. Reaching that right arm. And we carve around and up. And make that figure 8. Now finding that right oblique. Pull in. Little round of the spine. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now here we go with that reach. Reach and carve. Reach, carve, reach, carve, reach. You've got 4 more. 3, breathe through it. 2, and if anyone's looking at you like you're a funny person, don't worry about them. Reach to the side. 8, 7, 6. Try to get those ribs moving side to side, nothing else. Disassociate the top half of the body from the bottom. 2 and 1. Arm up. 1. Reach on that high V. You've got it. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it together. Up, side, up. Keep going. Side, up, side, up. 4 more. 4, V, 3, V, and 2. Up and 1. You got it. Hold those arms to the side. Lift those heels. Try to find that balance, but grab that bar if you need it. And we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. 1 heel down. And we switch, alternating heels. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up. Last pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to find that center. Try without the arms on the bar. If you need it though, use it. and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels, straighten the legs. Walk those feet on in. Come to your bar. Feet are underneath those hips. Lift up on the toes. Bend the knees. Now, if you've ever been to a jazz class, you have done hip isolation. So we just did rib isolations at the beginning of class. Now we try to dissociate the top from the bottom and only the hips are moving, but you've got your knee bent, all right? And your heels are high, so our quads are engaged. We take it to the, what would that be? That would be your right, my left, back into the bar, forward. So hips to the side, to the back, other side, forward and side, back, side, forward and side, back, side, forward and side, back, side. Now circles. So just like you would do in a jazz class, we're trying not to move this upper body. Ribs to head is still, and the hips are circling. And you've got 3 more, and 2, and 1. Hold it there. Pulse it down, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now take that hip into the bar, to the back, away from the bar, forward and in, back, away, forward and into the bar, back, side and forward, side, back, side, forward. So we take that anterior tilt there when you go back, and then that posterior tilt to the front. So it's a slight tuck. We just don't want to hold that tuck for too long, or we'll get a little achiness in the back. Good, last one before we take it into circles. And here we go, into the bar. 2, upper body still. 3, hips are moving. 4, make that circle. 5, 6, you've got it. 7, and 8. Pulse into those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Here we go. Away from the bar. Back, into the bar, forward. Now into the bar. Back, away, forward, and away. Back, into the bar, forward, and into the bar. Back, away, forward. Keep going. Side, back, side, forward. Other direction. Side, back, side, forward. Last one. Side, back, side, forward, and in, back, side, and forward. Now circles into the bar 1 time and away from the bar. Keep reversing. In and away, alternating those circles. 4 more, and 3. How's those quads feeling? 2, and 1. Pulse it down. You got it. 2, 3, standing tall, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs, lower the heels, lay that elbow down on your bar. Now bend both knees and take that outside leg up with a bent knee. So we've done this before. We call this dog at a fire hydrant. So the knee is lifting to come parallel with the floor and then back down by the knee. Let's take our hand behind our head. Here we go. And up and down and up and down. You got it. Up, down, up, down, and 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. This time, hold it there, lift it, little pulse, elbow comes into the knee, reaching that elbow down, lifting that leg up. Again, working our core, our obliques. We've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. No arm. Right now, we've got 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it there. Pulse it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach that leg long. We touch, lift. You can keep it low. You could take it halfway up. You could take it hip height. Your choice. Here we go. 8 starting now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adding that pulse. Lift that leg. Little pulse in. 2, 3. Cinch that waist. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Touch the toe to the floor for 4 and lift. 3 and lift. 2 and lift. 1 lift and hold. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Turn and face your bar. Keep everything squared. Shoulders and hips. Bend that inside standing leg. We lift and touch. Lift and touch. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last set. You've got it. Down. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. And 8. Hold it there. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Stand up nice and tall. Little pedal of the feet. Come up on the heels. And just the little pedal of those feet. Now take your bar to the other side. Other side. Same thing. Starting with our dog at fire hydrant. Bend both knees. Lay that elbow down on your chair, your bar, your countertop. So you're reaching on into that bar with your head. You got a nice little side stretch here. We're gonna lift that knee or bend that knee, lift it to hip height, hand behind the head, and we lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. You've got it. Down, up, down, up. Good. Try not to move anything in that upper body. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Cinch that waist. 3, 2, and 1. And down. Take it up. Lower. 2, lower. 3, lower. Elbow back. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Extend that leg to the side. Here we go. Just the leg up and down, up and down. Abs are pulling in. Ribs are pulling in. Don't let everything reach out to the front. Everything is holding, activating through those abdominals. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. A little pulse. 2, 3. Elbow reaches to the toe. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Touch the floor for 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift and 1. Hold it there. Last pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn and face your bar. Square up those shoulders and hips. Here we go. Touch. Lift and squeeze. Touch. Lift and squeeze. 8. Lift. 7. Lift. Abs are pulling in. Don't let those abs reach to the floor. Keep pulling in. Last 2. Hold on 1. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we touch and lift, touch and lift. This is the last part of this set. Hang in there. You've got it. Little bend in that standing knee to protect your inside stabilizing leg. And last 2 and 1. Hold it here. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Standing up nice and tall. Cross your right foot over your left. Reach that right arm up, and now reach over your left shoulder. Try to get that nice side stretch in that side body. And then back to center. And left leg over right. Left arm up overhead and reach. And back to center. From here, take that left ankle over the right knee. Sit down. We gotta stretch quickly here. And we switch. Right ankle over left knee. Sit on down. And release. All right. Last exercise here at the bar. We're gonna turn around, heels are together, toes are apart. You've done this before. Reach one leg forward, I don't care which one, pull those abdominals in. And we lift the leg and lower, lift, working that inner thigh. So I want you to hold that turnout and lift the leg as high as you can without bending the back. You've got it, 4 more. 3, 2, this time hold it up on 1. Doesn't have to go very high, little circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, reverse it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch the toe to the floor, lift, toe to the floor, lift, touch, lift, touch. You've got 2 more. And last one, hold it here, a little pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last touch and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, reverse it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse for up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels together. So a little bit more inner thigh work and working on our strengthening of our hip. Other foot, here we go. Heels are together, toes are apart. Point that other leg out. We touch the floor and lift. Touch, lift. You've got 6. Lift, 5. Lift, 4. Lift, 3. Lift, 2. Lift, and 1. Hold it here. Circles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. Oh, no pulse it. Second set is a pulse down and up. You've got it. I was getting ahead of myself. I feel like I'm a little Energizer bunny this morning because I want to be able to fit everything in for you to get a good workout. Here you go. Pulse to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set. Touch and lift for 4, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Hold it here. Circles first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that toe to the floor, heels together, and just give a little shake out. Nice work. All right, that finishes the bar. We're coming on down to the mat. More core work. Not that we haven't worked our core, or especially our obliques today. Grabbing your ball. We've got choices with the ball. So we can either take that ball right behind the sacrum, rolling back, pulling those abdominals in. That's a little bit easier and a little bit nicer on your lower back if you struggle a little bit finding those lower abdominals. If you want to make it a little bit more harder, you're going to take that ball in between the inner thighs, and then you on your own hold that C curve. All right, here we go. We're going back an inch and up an inch and back an inch. Keep pulling in underneath that belly button as you go back and in. You got it. Back and in. Don't worry, if you've got that ball behind the lower back, you're still pulling in underneath those abdominals. That ball is just not letting you go too far back, and it's giving you a little help to come up. But I promise you, you're still working those lower abdominals. Keep pulling in. If you've got the ball in between your inner thighs, squeeze it, activate those inner thighs. You've got 2 more. 1, hold it here. We twist to the right for 8, center, 7, center, 6, center, 5, center, 4, center, 3, center, 2, center, 1, hold it here. Arms lift and lower for 8, lower, 7, lower, you got it, 6, lower, 5, lower, hold it here, untwist, and come all the way up. Now again, round back, and let's go back an inch, up an inch, back an inch. Our second set. You gotta keep pulling in, keep squeezing that ball if it's in between those inner thighs, holding the round spine. But if you're feeling any tension in that lower back, if that ball's not already there, put it there. And maybe if you're feeling tension in that lower back, don't go back so far. I know we've got a lot of tension in our hips right now. They're in flexion, and we will go into extension in a little bit to give them a nice stretch. You've got 2 more. Hold it back on 1. Rotate to the left for 8. Center, 7. Center, 6. Center, 5. Center, and 4. And 3. You've got it. 2. Hold it to the left on 1. Reach those arms up and lower. 7 and lower. 6 and lower. And 5 and lower. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Untwist and roll yourself all the way down, nice and slow. Now, you obviously, if you roll all the way down, you've taken that ball out. If it's not between your inner thighs, go ahead and put it there now. Lift those knees to tabletop, flex those feet. We're gonna work again on those hip lifts for our rollover position, but we're gonna add a little squeeze with the ball. So it goes hip lifts up, squeeze and release, hips up, squeeze and release, hips up, squeeze and release, hips up, squeeze and release. You've got 8, squeeze and release, and 7, squeeze and release, and 6, squeeze and release, and 5, squeeze and release, and 4, squeeze and release, and 3, squeeze and release, last 2, squeeze and release, last 1, and squeeze and release. Nice work. Take those feet down, take the ball out, place it on those weights. Come onto your side. Now, elbow is underneath that shoulder. The knees are in, and I want you to stay lifted here. I don't want you to sink into the mat. Stay lifted through that side body. Now from here, we're gonna lift those hips up, extending through the front of the hips. This should feel good after we did a lot of that hip flexion. And extend, and lower. You've got 2 more, extend, and lower. Also working on strengthening into that shoulder, moving a little bit into upper body now. And now we're gonna add that clam. Keep your feet together, open that top knee and lower down. And you've got 7 more. And 6, and lower, and 5, and lower, and 4, and lower, and 3. Good, you got it. Squeeze into that seat. 2, and last 1. Reach that top leg, reach that top arm, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come together, knees down, seat down. Take it to the other side. Elbow underneath shoulder, knees in, feet in. Top arm either wraps underneath yourself, or you could take your hand on your hip, whatever's comfortable for you. Here we go. Lift those hips. Try to bring them forward and squeeze into your seat and lower down. You've got 4 more. And 3. And 2. Hold it up on 1. And lower. Let's add that top leg lift and lower. That glute gets you up, and that upper body gets you up. You've got 6. Open that top leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it up on 1. Reach that arm long. Reach that leg long. Take that arm up, lift that leg a little higher, and lower down. Knees come together. Okay, planks. Are you ready? Turn on over. You could be on your knees. If you are, try to bring those hips forward and hold to gain that upper body strength. From here, we're gonna lift our knees up if you can, and we start with the right leg tapping to the side. Here we go, tap 8, in, 7, in, 6, in, 5, in, 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1, left leg, 8, in, 7, in, 6, in, 5, in, 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1, right side for 4, 3, 2, 1, left side for 4, 3, 2, 1, right side for 2, left side for 2. Now single, right, in, left, in, right, in, and left, and in, knees down. Sit back in child's pose. Nice work there. All right, let's finish with some weights. We'll roll ourselves up and we'll sit on our mat, whatever is comfortable from you. Maybe it's cross-legged here. Maybe that's a little too tight in the hips. If so, bring the legs out, or you could fully extend the legs. Grab those weights, and we're gonna try to work a little bit into the upper body. Arms in that goalpost position, and we go up an inch, down an inch. Sitting nice and tall, abs are pulled in. Funny to end with weights, right? A little different today. Up, up, and up. Little pulse. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up an inch and down. Second set here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms out. And in, bicep curl now, out. And in, don't lose that posture, out. And in, abs are pulling in. You've got 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1. Halfway in, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And out. And in, full range of motion. And last 2. And last 1. Hold it and pulse for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn those palms down. Circles 1, 2. Oh, they're getting heavy. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. You've got 4 more. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, and 1. Hold in pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Arms down. Wonderful job. Release those weights to the floor. Take a nice side stretch and come back to center. Take that arm over the body. Stretch and release. Take the other arm overhead. And back to center. Take that arm across. And release from here. Arms are down. And we lift those arms up in an inhale. Bring the hands together. Down in heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this new version of class. 30 minutes in and out. Get things done. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.